What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Quizzer the Great, and this is the Eagles Playbook Podcast, and this is episode 2. And today I got a special guest stopping by. You may have seen him on Cool Cat Cardinals platform. You also probably seen him on Birds of Bar Street. But yeah, I'm gonna go and introduce him, man. What's going on, Mitch?
Hey man, thank you for having me on. I'm always here talking about the birds. I'm ready, especially in my new Kelly Green jersey. So let's get it, man. Let's get it.
Yeah, man. I see you looking good, man. It looks fly, and I'm waiting on mine too. Like
Appreciate it,
they
man.
said, I gotta wait till like October 10th for some reason. I guess because like the shipping or whatever. But yeah, man. Yeah, let's get into it though. Like with that being said, like with everything going on in training camp, like with Jalen Hurts and all the players, like what has been the most exciting part so far for these last 4 days?
For me, the most exciting part, believe it or not, Jordan Davis, bro. I mean, look, the guy is a behemoth. It looks like he lost weight, but he really did not. He bulked more muscle. So, with that being said, him and Jalen Carter destroying the offensive line one. Music to my ears. I love that. I just love it.
Yeah, I feel like this season he gonna have a breakout year. But I've been looking at Swift, man. They've been giving him a lot of reps and like passing plays. I feel like he's gonna be dynamic in his offense. Who do you got? Like who would you would want to start week 1 as far as like um with the running back position?
For the running backs, they're gonna give it to Devontae Swift. I mean, not Devontae Swift. Oh my God, they're gonna give it to Swift. They're gonna give it to him. I mean, you just don't trade for a guy that caliber and not just give him the number one spot. But believe me, Kenneth Gainwell, he's gonna put up a hell of a fight in training camp because he's been running back 2 for so long behind Miles Sanders. So he's gonna put in that work. That he's gonna show like, yo, I want to be the running back 1. Let me show you what I can do. And Rashad Penny, kind of interesting, right? I think he's gonna be used as like more of the second style. So with him and his injury history, kind of scares me a little bit. It really does, but I think it's either gonna be Swift or Gainwell.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you. Like I don't mind who start. Like I just feel like regardless of who's in that position, they're gonna do well. Cause like we always run it back by committee anyway, so
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. And Philly halftime, what's going on, man? Welcome to the show.
Yep. That's
Yeah,
my guy, man. That's my guy.
yeah. He showed me some love on Twitter, man. I appreciate that too. Like I think I probably got him from one of your pages, probably.
Yeah, he's actually a part of my network, the Hardcore Sports Network. So
Yeah,
he's one of the OG guys we have in the network. And when it comes to halftime, stay away from him and his Phillies because right now the Phillies are doing good. So let him do that. But yeah, he's a real
I
guy. I
don't
love
really
him.
know too much about baseball. Like,
I don't either. I don't either. But it's just like his reactions and shit are hilarious.
yeah, I think I seen him on Philly 500 show, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know. I
Maybe
think he's
I
been in the
think
chat. I
he was
think.
either LB or one of them. It was somebody's show. I seen him on.
Yeah, yeah. He's part of my network, so we do shows together all the time. So it's great.
Yeah, but yeah. Moving on. So what are your thoughts on Jalen Hurts so far in training camp?
Jalen freaking Hurts. I'm telling you, man. This guy dominated. Him and Devontae Smith, that chemistry that they've been having so far in the training camp, unbelievable. It's just unbelievable. And look at that Kelly Green, man. Look at that Kelly Green.
Man,
So
I
beautiful.
can't wait to get mines though. They tripping. They talking about some October 10th. I'm like, why? That's after the season. The season started what, September? So that's a
September,
month out.
yeah. I think it's 11th, 10th, 11th, 12th around there. But it's actually kind of funny. Um, my dad got a throwback Reggie White, Kelly Green today. So when I got this, he got that. So we're already wrapped and ready to go.
Yeah, so far as like with the Kelly Green, like, do you feel like they should make this our permanent jersey, or do you like the midnight green better?
The Midnight Green because we won a Super Bowl in them. So
Yeah,
for me, with that being said, we didn't really win anything in these Kelly Green jerseys. We did not at all. So Why do you have that be the main after the Midnight Green where we have our very first Super Bowl victory in? So for me, I'm going to Midnight Green here. With Kelly Green, it's nice for like a couple games, which we got him for the Miami Dolphins game, and we got him for the Buffalo Bills. So both home. So that's good enough. I don't need him to be the main now.
Yeah, I'm with you too, man. I feel like it's just something about that midnight green because like I grew up on seeing the midnight green. Like I didn't see Vernon Cunningham and all them play. Like I wasn't watching football then. I don't think I was even old enough yet. But yeah, man, it's just something about the midnight green and especially the black jersey. Like that's my favorite one. So
Yeah, my favorite ones are the Midnight Green. It's just like historic. My favorite player, Donovan McNabb. So he would always wear that. So yeah.
Weezy, what's going on, man? Welcome to the show.
What is good, man? What is good? How's it going, bro?
Go Birds regardless, of course. But yeah, man, they said today, Jalen Hurts was 15 or 17. Uh, he had two touchdowns, no picks. How do you feel? How do you feel about him? Like, do you feel like he's reached his ceiling, or do you feel like he got more to go?
He's definitely got more to go. I mean, it's Jalen freaking Hurts. He's not afraid to put in that work, and he's only going to get better. So with Jalen Hurts, it's only training camp. I just don't understand why people keep on hyping up training camp. I mean, come on. First time wearing pads today, though. First time wearing pads, so that was cool to see. But it's just like it's training camp. Nothing's really going to happen.
Yeah, I feel the same, but at the same time, you gotta. I mean, practice make perfect. You gotta
Yeah.
work on yourself. So if you can't dominate in practice, I mean, how can you bring that to the field? But I mean, that's a fair take. But yeah, moving on. But other than Jalen Hurts, like, who do you, far as like as the rookies, who do you feel like gonna have a big year, like out of the Georgia boys?
Honestly, bro, Quez Watkins. Because for me, he's got a huge monkey on his back after what he's
What
doing
I
at
was, I was
Super
talking
Bowl.
about the rookies,
Oh,
like
the
out of
rookies. My bad. My bad. So for the rookies, I gotta go with Jalen Carter, man. Jalen Carter, he has the potential to be the next Micah Parsons. So with Jalen Carter out there, and him learning under Fletcher Cox, Jordan Davis, his Georgia Bulldogs right there. So for me, it's just like Jalen Carter is going to be that guy for the rookies.
Yeah, I feel like he gonna have a great year. Like I feel like it's gonna be between him and Nolan Smith, far as like for the
Yep.
defensive rookie player of the year. But like I'll probably give the edge to Nolan Smith because I feel like he has the same like attributes as Hassan Reddick. Like he got the speed and everything. But I just feel like he gonna be like probably our X Factor player, like immediately. Like I feel like he gonna be the first person you notice out of the rookies. But
Yeah.
yeah, moving on to the safety room. Like, do you feel like we okay there, or do you feel like we need some more help in that?
So for me, it's kind of funny. Like, I think we're okay with the players we have back there, but there's always room for improvement, right? There's always room for improvement. So with the safeties, we can't get Buda Baker now. He's still in Arizona. So with that being said, who else is left out there? So I think we're kind of stuck unless you bring up like Sidney Brown and have all these guys compete for that spot. And of course, we have Reed Blankenship there. So for me, it's always room to improve that safety room.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, but yeah, hey, we got 7 people in the chat. We live on both channels, so if y'all go ahead and like and subscribe and share this video, and we appreciate it. But yeah, I feel like far as with the safety room, like I feel like they should start Reed Blankenship and Sidney Brown. Like Terrell Evans is cool, but I just feel like with those like with Sidney Brown and Reed Blankenship, I feel like they just like ball hawks. I feel like you at least probably get like 4 picks between the two of them, like with their ball hawking skills. So I probably would take that route, but I wouldn't be mad if we got some more help in the safety room.
Uh, yeah. And honestly, I think the linebackers need more help because think about this, right? We don't really have a veteran linebacker. We don't have like that big, big linebacker that you're afraid to go up against. Yes, we got Hassan Reddick, right? He can average like 10 sacks, 10 sacks, 10 sacks a year. And it's like, are they really afraid to go up against Hassan Reddick? Like, for me personally, you have to go back to Jeremiah Trotter days. And we don't have that solidified linebacker, in my opinion. But hey, it is what it
I,
is.
I'm most intrigued with Davion Taylor. Like I feel
Yeah,
like I need to see some from him this year because like I feel like he got the most upside. It's just he's never healthy. Like he can never get on the field. But I mean,
right. Of
who knows? We gonna see this year for sure.
course. Of course.
And what else I was gonna say? Yeah, moving on, man. But I feel something I'm about to show you.
You're
I
good.
wanted to say, how do you feel about our wide receiver trio? Like, how do you feel about the duo?
So AJ Brown and Devontae Smith, bro. I'm telling you, they're definitely up there when it comes to duos. I was telling to this guy who I was on a podcast with last night. He was a Minnesota Vikings guy, and we had like an interesting debate going between our wide receivers and theirs. And of course, they got Justin Jefferson, but you can't stop and just say AJ Brown and Devontae Smith are not good. You can't say that. Devontae Smith is going up. AJ Brown is he's a good guy for Devontae Smith to learn from. So with AJ Brown being right there, I freaking love him, man. And AJ Brown, he's a top 5 wide receiver. People have him as like 1 or 2 or 3, but if you want to be realistic here, like me, 5.
Yeah,
He's
I
gonna
got
be
him
the
at
top 5.
5 too. Yeah,
Yeah,
but I feel like Devontae Smith is gonna pass him. It's just in my opinion. I just feel like he's more polished than him. Like the route running alone is just
yeah.
in day and two. Like don't get me wrong, AJ Brown, he's getting like you can tell that he's getting better with his routes. But like with Smitty, you can just tell like it's just instant separation at any
Hmm.
moment. But yeah,
Yeah,
I agree with you. I feel like we got probably either a top 3
yeah.
wide
But
receiver trio.
when you go to wide receivers, the main guy who I'm mostly excited for is Quez Watkins. Because if you know his back is up against the wall after what he did in the Super Bowl. So for me, Quez Watkins has got to take a big step. Like, got to take a big step.
So you with him over I mean Automata Zacchaeus, you
Yeah,
take
yeah, of course. I got Quez there. I mean, the
but
guy's broken up. He's not afraid to work. He's already the second fastest guy in the league behind Tyreek Hill. So once they give him the ball more with Brian Johnson being the head with the offensive coordinator, give him the ball, man. Give him the ball. Let's see what he can do. Obviously, he's not going to get more than AJ Brown and Devontae Smith, but Quez Watkins is a speedy guy. So he's still a deep threat. So for me, I like Quez Watkins a lot. I cannot wait for him to step up.
yeah, I agree. But it's been some rumors too about the other wide receiver, the one that we signed. I think he
Yep.
used to play for Oklahoma. They said he's been out playing the other receiver we got, the one that came from Atlanta. They
Yeah.
said he's been showing out, so I'm looking forward to him too. But yeah, what are your what like far as like the undrafted players, like who do you feel like gonna make this team? Like do you feel like Eli Apple will make this team?
Eli Apple got picked up already.
Oh, we released
He
him?
got picked up by
I mean
Miami.
I mean not Eli Apple, the corner from Alabama. I forgot
Oh,
what's his
oh.
name? I just said his name. I don't know
I
why.
know what his name is. I'm drawing a blank. Oh,
Yeah,
Deion Kane? You're talking about
no,
Deion
the
Kane?
corner. The corner.
Oh,
I
the
forgot his
corner.
name.
I forget his name. But
The one from
with the cornerback room, right? It's
yeah.
just that competition is stellar, full of young guys. So they're gonna fight for that third or fourth spot, definitely.
No, not we
You
talking
talk,
about the corners. I'm talking about the corner that we picked up from Alabama, the undrafted corner. I forgot his name. I don't
yeah.
know why I said Eli Apple. No, not Joe. Not Joe.
Not Joshua Job, it's the other guy.
Not
Ringo.
Ringo.
Is it
No,
Ringo? It's Kelly.
no.
Didn't he?
The no,
Didn't he?
we signed. We drafted
Yeah, we
Ringo.
drafted him. Hold on. There was a
I'm
guy
talking
we undrafted.
he got the big wingspan, the long arms. I forget his name. What is his name? I just said it earlier. Oh, Eli. Is it Eli Ricks?
It's gotta be Rick. I think it is. I
Yeah, I
think
think
it
it's
is
Eli
Ricks.
Ricks. Yeah, this is who I was talking about. Like, do you feel like he's gonna make the team?
Ah, it's like I said earlier, the competition for the cornerback room is insane. I mean, it's full of young guys who are hungry. They want to learn. They want to get that spot. So it's going to be tough for him. It's going to be tough with all the other guys there. So gotta prove it. Gotta prove it to me.
Yeah, I want to know your thoughts on this. Like, what? How do you feel about this?
What's that? Oh yeah, it's motivation, bro. Jalen Hurts with that picture there of him being upset after the confetti. That is pure motivation. You see that all the time from players. Like after a big loss from the biggest game, they always take that picture to motivate them to do better. And Jalen Hurts is already doing better in the training camp, so the picture is working. It's going to be working. He's probably going to be up there for MVP again.
Yeah, when I saw this, I said, man, that's amazing. Cause I like if you lose an important game like that, you're not gonna have that as your lock screen. Like you gonna want to forget about it. It just shows what type of person Jalen Hurts is in the leadership that he has. Like I feel like he gonna have another breakout year. I feel like he gonna get the MVP this time. But yeah, speaking on that, like what are your predictions as far as like his stats, like throwing wise, running wise?
Oh,
Like
oh, that's tough, man. That is tough. Oh my god.
give me something though off the head. Give me something off the head.
Off the head. What did he get rushing? Was it like what, 800 again? 600?
Like 760, something like that.
760? So I think he's going to be around there with the rushing, maybe a little bit lower because we got Swift, we got Penny, we got Gainwell, so maybe a little lower, maybe more throwing because with AJ Brown and Devontae Smith, he's got weapons, and Goddard, so he got weapons out of the gate. So it's going to be tough, but he's not going to be like the 4,000 throwing yards. He's not. I don't know,
Like,
3,000.
you think he gonna get 4,000?
I don't think so. What did he get
I
last
think
year?
he had 3,700, and he could have got
3,700.
he
Okay,
could have
I'm
got
not
it in the
making
two
that mistake
games.
again. I'm
He
not
would
making that mistake again.
he
So
could he could have got it in them 2 games he missed.
yeah, yeah. If he got those 2 games, he would have been fine. But yeah, I'm gonna say around the same thing. Maybe a little higher, but maybe a little higher. Maybe close to like 3,800.
Yeah, I had him going this season. I got him going for 4,300 yards, 36 touchdowns in the air, 500 rushing yards, 6 picks, and I think 10 rushing touchdowns.
Yeah, that is fair. That is accurate.
Yeah,
That is accurate.
yeah. Well, what do you feel about this? Like, I feel like we just in good hands. I gotta show you this.
Hold on. Let's see it.
Can you see it? Oh,
Yeah, that is pure beautiful. The accuracy is so much better.
yeah. I
And-
feel like they're gonna be on par this year as well.
yeah. Yeah. And it's actually kind of funny too. I wasn't the biggest Jalen Hurts supporter like before last season because I just did not know with the accuracy, bro. With his accuracy not being there, his timing, his throwing, everything. I was like one of those guys who wanted like a Russell Wilson, who wanted Deshaun Watson and stuff like that. So with Jalen Hurts being like that now, I'm a huge supporter. Just got a Kelly Green jersey today, a Jalen Hurts Kelly Green. So I'm officially a Jalen Hurts fan. So he definitely proved me wrong. I loved it. So with this, he's gonna be even better. I cannot wait. The accuracy is insane. Insane.
Yeah, and I see your comments with I agree too. That's why I said what I said. What you said right here, like he was dead last in pocket percentage last season. I mean the season before last season, and then the season that just passed, he was first in the pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like that. I like that.
it was good.
What's good, Spongy? That's my biggest supporter. So that's my guy, man. That's my guy.
Welcome to the live screen. But yeah,
Yep.
man. Far as like what are your expectations for the team? Like far as like record wise and like how far do you feel like we should win it? Do we have to win it all, or do you feel like just getting back to the NFC Championship is good enough.
So we got to get it back to the Super Bowl, bro. We got to get it back, especially all the moves we made, all the players we drafted. It's Super Bowl. Like, we got to get there. And with the record, right? I'm not one of those guys who's picking 17-0, 16-1, and proving otherwise. I'm not that guy, bro. I'm not that guy. I'm like one of the most realistic Eagles fans out there. So I'm going 13-4 as of right now.
Yeah,
Could I change after preseason? Yes. Could it be lower? Could it be higher? Who knows? But I'm just saying it is right. 13-4. Shout out to Butterfly. That's another huge supporter of mine. Thank you for all your support. Make sure you subscribe to my guy here. Really appreciate it.
but yeah, I feel the same way. Like I feel like we won't lose no more than 4 games. But I'm kind of leaning more on 14-3 now that because in the Miami game we won't be playing up against Jalen Ramsey. I
Yeah.
mean Eli Apple is not trash, but he can't be got.
He's the reason why the Bengals lost the way they did. He is.
You
Eli
said he the
Apple.
reason why they lost?
Hmm?
Why you say that?
Because remember, his defense is horrible. They kept on throwing at him. He kept on getting burned every time.
He
Eli
had a big
Apple's
game.
not that good.
But remember though, they had a big game against the Bengals though. Like I ain't gonna lie, he played great in that game.
Yeah, but
But I
out
don't
of
think I
all the
watched it too
history he's there, talk to Giants fans. Well, I know a lot of Giants content creators and they hate his guts. So it's like, yeah, 13-4 undefeated in our division. That's fair. Yeah, appreciate that. 2 more likes to 10 on my channel. Please get his likes up. Please do.
But yeah, I say no more than 4 losses. But yeah, as far as let's go to the defense. Like who you feel like gonna be the breakout player? Like overall, like the best player on the defensive side.
The best player on the defensive side, I got to go Hassan Reddick. I think he's going to get more than 10 sacks. And what did that be for like the fourth straight time? Something like that. And wasn't he labeled like 41 in top 100 or something? 41, 48, something like that. So
He
he's going
he
to
was
push
ranked
himself
48.
somewhere.
He was ranked 48th, and I think Lane Johnson was ranked 41, 41st. But yeah,
Yeah,
I feel the same way. I feel like Josh Sweat gonna have a breakout year too. I feel like he gonna get 14 sacks this year. Because if you just look at him, every season his sacks go up. Like every season that he played, he improved his sacks.
yeah, of course. Yeah, you got to like Jalen, man. You got to like Jalen. I did not. And I made a video actually how bad he made me look. I
Oh, Josh
mean,
Sweat?
no, not Josh Sweat. Jalen Hurts because
Oh,
Butterfly went. I like Jalen. So yeah, Sweat is gonna show out. Sweat is gonna show out for sure. Hassan Reddick is underpaid. Yeah, let's talk about that for a second. How do you feel about Hassan Reddick? His contract? Do you think he's gonna sit out? What do you think about that?
no, I don't feel like he gonna sit out because he know they all know the model. Like they got the same mindset. Like he know he gonna get his money regardless. He know that what they're trying to do is bigger than the money. So he had the deal that he got. He had to come in and prove it again, which he did. And I feel like he gonna get his money. Like I feel like how he's gonna work the numbers as usual. So I don't feel like he's not gonna sit down. I don't put him as the type to do that, especially like with Jalen being our leader and just the mindset that he has and the stature that he sets for everybody. I don't feel like Hassan Reddick's gonna do that. That's what Cowboys do. But hey, speaking of Cowboys, I got something for you.
Go for it, man. Hit me with it.
I got something for you, man.
Come on, Doc.
You're good, man. You're good. Did you see him and Trayvon Diggs going at it?
Oh man, he caught. I think I got it. Did I put it in here? I'll show it. I think I thought I could have sworn I put it on here. Yeah. Uh, it's loading now. I was gonna show you that one too. It's crazy. Like he's the quarterback, and yo CB talking to you like this. I don't know if y'all heard that, but he didn't. Those are fighting words where I'm from, for
Yep,
sure.
of course. Of course.
Those are
Yep.
definitely fighting words. I was shocked to even see that.
Not,
Not
yeah,
throwing
he's gonna
10
throw
picks
more than
on
16.
for sure.
He's gonna
Shocked.
throw more than 16.
I got him. I got him throwing 12 picks. For
Well,
and my thing is like if you're such this great like of a great quarterback, why do you need to say it? Like you don't see Jalen Hurts saying that, and you don't see other quarterbacks saying that. Like so that's how I know. That's he kind of give me like LeBron vibes. Because like if you the GOAT, you're not gonna say that you're the GOAT. Your game is gonna speak for you. Like you don't need to say it.
no, you don't need to say it. I'm like one of those guys. I'm like a Kawhi Leonard, right?
Yeah,
Kawhi, sorry, it's basketball, but Kawhi's one of those guys that doesn't say a word. He let his games do the talking when he's not injured. So when you hear Dak Prescott say things like that, it's like, oh, bruh.
it's like what's the point of saying? What's the? He said 30 picks.
This year is 69. I'm done. I'm done, Spongy. Bruh. He's gonna throw. You know what's funny? He threw the most interceptions last year. Tied. No, I think he threw the most, and he only played for half of the season.
That's trash. And then you know what's crazy though, because like they were saying before, the first time we played them, they were saying, "Oh, we're gonna smoke the Eagles." Then as soon as we brought them to reality, they was like, "Oh, what's his name? The backup quarterback." They was like, "Oh, he's trash.
Yeah.
We have Dak," and it's like, bro, like, come on, can y'all be realistic, bro? Like, regardless if Dak came or not, in Philly, y'all not winning that game. Just like if we go to Dallas, I'm gonna keep it real. Most likely we won't win that game because the rivalry is big and like we both get up to play like when we at home. So I just feel like they don't be real when it comes to like stating facts.
Yeah. Of course. After 7 seasons.
So yeah,
Yeah,
so
he's
my bad. Go ahead.
no, you're good. He's just basically saying that he's not gonna get any better, and he's not wrong. He's not wrong at all. He's not one of those guys you can see progress. Dak has always been that guy. His rookie year, him and Ezekiel Elliott took over, yes. But after that, it's just like nothing.
Yeah, it's
Nothing.
been 8 years. Like not at least one NFC Championship appearance. You had all I'm talking about stacked teams, and you couldn't get one appearance. And then you have the quarterback like Jalen Hurts come in. What this is third year coming in, or
Yeah.
what fourth year? Yeah, he
Fourth.
did all that within 3 years, and he's already surpassed you, bro. Like he's already an All Pro. Like this crazy. It just shows you the type of work ethic that Jalen Hurts had. But yeah, moving on. I was going to ask you, how do you feel about Sean Desai?
I'm excited, bro. I'm really excited about Sean Desai just because of the blitzing alone. His blitzing is going to be so much better than Jonathan Yannon's, not even close. And when he was doing his press conference, he wanted to be more aggressive. He wanted to bring that back to the city of Philly, and that is the guy to do it. I am excited. Yeah,
I,
halftime has been saying that for like a while now.
Yeah, I agree, man. I feel like he fits the culture for sure, and like what we need in a defensive coach. And I feel like with Jonathan Gannon, I feel like he just leaned on the team on the players too much, like like the players covered up his flaws, and like I said in the Super Bowl, it showed like we was outclassed as far as like when it came to coaching on his end, and I feel like Sean Desai is gonna bring something different. And I feel like the players were solely trying to learn his system instead of playing their game like what they actually good at. I feel like Jonathan Gannon took away those things, and it showed in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, and the the best award that yep, he won the Walter Payton Man of the Year in the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
He
but
did.
yeah,
That's hilarious.
yeah. So how do you feel about Brian Johnson though, our offensive coordinator?
when it comes to Brian Johnson, right? For me, it's about the chemistry because he knew Jalen Hurts ever since Hurts was a little kid. Obviously, he knows the inside and outs of the offense. So I'm really excited about Brian Johnson. I am. I missed his press conference. I still gotta watch that. But yeah, I'm really excited. I did like Shane Steichen's play calling. I did and did not, a little mixture. So hopefully Brian Johnson does not make that mistake. And I know Nick Sirianni might call plays here and there. So it's just like a little bit of
Yeah, I agree. I like the Sean. I like Sean Sykes' scheme. I just feel like sometimes he kind of got stale in the game, like at a period of time, and I feel like he kind of bailed out. I mean, Jalen Hurts had to bail him out in certain situations, but like I feel like with Brian Johnson, I feel like this year I feel like he just gonna let Jalen Hurts unleash. Like I feel like he gonna let him do his thing, and like I feel like if Brian Johnson was in that situation in the Super Bowl when it was the 4th and 2, when we punted the ball back at on 4th and 2, and then the next play I think they came back down and scored, or either they did the return or whatever. But I feel like in that situation, Brian Johnson puts the ball back in Jalen Hurts' hand, and we convert that 4th and 2. So I feel like we in good hands with Brian Johnson.
yeah. I like him, man. I like him a lot.
BJ Simon company has changed.
Mhm. Oh, okay. That was just some of it. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for that. That was just some of his press conference. Now I don't have to watch it.
Yeah, I think I watched like a little bit of it. Yeah, but yeah, man, it's yeah, man, we got a lot. But far as like how do you feel? How do you feel about special teams? Do you feel like we need to upgrade in that? Because I feel like we suck in tackling, and I feel like we don't block well too, and I feel like that hurt us in the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Um, when it comes to special teams, you need to blow it up. Okay. People are talking about the Sixers need to blow it up. The special teams need to blow up. And especially with Bryn Covey. A lot of people, my best friend off camera, he goes, he did not do bad, Mitch. Bryn Covey did not do bad. And I'm like, what are you watching here? Like, what are you watching? He didn't even get past 30 yards. So I'm like, thank God we brought Deion Kane back. So I think with Deion Kane, I think he's gonna take over Bring Kobe's spot, who is actually he's faster. He has experience in the USFL as returning kicks. So I want Deion Kane to return for the Eagles.
Yeah, see, honestly, I don't see how he didn't make the cut. Like he showed out in the preseason last year, and then like I feel like a lot of players is better than Kobe. Like I don't feel, just my opinion. I don't feel like he should be in the NFL. Like that's just my opinion, because like yeah, he's cool and he's a nice guy, but I just feel like he didn't yeah, he didn't really contribute to the team. But
Yeah.
yeah, I'm with you on Kane for sure. I feel like he makes the cut this year for sure.
Yeah. Yep. AK, I'll talk to you later, man. Eagles Uncensored. That's the founder of Hardcore Sports right there. I'm just a co-founder. It's him, not me.
I think I seen him too, like floating around on YouTube. I think
Yeah.
I seen that logo before.
Yeah, he's been doing YouTube for what, AK? Almost 2 years now? Something like that. But yeah, he's really well respected in the Eagles community. He's going to the open practice on Sunday. So
Oh man, I
he's
wish I
going to
could do.
that.
I live far. I
I'm
live in
not going to that,
Tennessee.
man. I'm not going.
Oh, so you actually you live in Philly?
I live in Jersey. So I'm like 20 minutes out.
Oh yeah. Oh, why not? Why you not going?
Eh, I don't know. I got a live that I told my friend I'll be a part of. So I'm like, I can't back out on that. So for me, I'm like, yeah, I'm doing that, man.
Probably do it while you there. They'll be live. They'll be cool.
Oh
They
yeah, a
do.
lot of Eagle content creators go there. A lot of them do. But maybe next year, not this year. I already got a live.
Yeah,
Oh, you're going to year 3. Okay, 3.
I got to catch a Philly home game. I went to I caught my first game ever.
I
At
might
Dallas.
go to the Eagles and Commanders. And then obviously WrestleMania is coming to Philly. So of course I'm going to that. So it's like, yeah.
Yeah, my first I caught the Christmas Eve game last year. That was my first game.
Oh, that was a good game. Yeah, that was a very good
Yeah,
game.
it was. I enjoyed myself. But yeah, I'm trying to catch the 49ers game this year. How do you feel about them? Like, do you want to smack them?
When it comes to the 49ers, right? Um, when it comes to the fan base, no. I do not respect them at all. There's a couple of content creators that I do respect because they're in our network and yeah, we work together and everything. But it's just like, no. It's not our fault that your quarterback got injured and then you had to play with the fourth. It's not your fault. And then with this whole thing with Debo Smith or Debo Samuel, like it's ridiculous, bro. It's absolutely ridiculous what
I,
they're
I
doing.
I can't call him Debo no more. I call him Day Day because he just no, he don't act like Debo. He just they been complaining, but I mean I feel like they in the same position or predicament anyway because like who gonna be their starting quarterback this year? Like ain't Purdy still hurt?
They don't have a quarterback. Well, I mean, they have pretty much average to good quarterbacks. I'll give them that. But they don't have a quarterback to take them over the hump. And I was watching ESPN First Take today because Roman Reigns is on it. And he was doing his top five. He had 49ers at 1, Chiefs 2, Eagles 3, Bengals 4, who's 5? The Bills. So he had Bills, Bengals, Eagles, Chiefs, Niners. He's from San Francisco. He's from that.
But yeah, since we speaking on that, how do you feel about like you said you had us going 13-4, so tell me what games do you have us losing? Like what are those 4 games?
Let me pull up the schedule. Of course, I always got us splitting. Oh, you got it. Sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. I always have us splitting with the NFC East. Always, every single
Like
time.
all three teams?
Every single time. Yes,
I
I
feel
always
like
have us a split.
I feel like we're gonna sweep Dallas this year, but I
That's
feel like
exactly what a Philly halftime said. But as of right now, that might change. But as of right now, I always go split. And then for the fourth game, Chiefs.
So you got us the Chiefs and basically the three. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. I had us losing until the Seahawks. What was it? The Seahawks, Giants one time, and who else was on there? The Seahawks, the Giants. It was because I had us going 14-3. Yeah, I had us losing against the Seahawks, the Giants, and the Dolphins.
yeah, yeah. When it comes to crazy, we got a tough schedule, but it's after the bye week.
Yeah, like we going this stretch. I seen somebody. Matter of fact, on that same flyer that I showed you, they had us going on the 3-game losing streak, like losing to the Chiefs, the Bills, and the Cowboys. Like we're not gonna go on a 3-game losing streak. I feel like this year, like I know our schedule is tough, but I feel like we gonna blow out some of these so-called juggernaut teams.
Yeah, yeah, I think so. It's always about that, man. It's always the same thing. Yeah. Yeah, AK had a bad car accident. He tore his rotator cuff. So he's doing good, Spongy. He's hanging there.
Yeah, that's crazy,
Yeah.
man. What is there else to touch on? But yeah, I meant to ask you, man. So like, how has this YouTube stuff been going on for you? Like, is it
So the
tough,
whole
like, hard? Like, it's kind of, I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of hard for me. Like, I
well,
didn't know it was this. Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest here. I've been doing YouTube for 7, 8, 9 years. Okay. When I first started, it was not egos like this. It was not. It was challenges, movie reviews, video game reviews. Started out like that, right? And then I got this big shout out from a big time YouTuber going on from there, burnout, and then I came back from the bubble and then ever since. So it is a grind, man. It is a grind. I took a break. I actually went on a mini vacation with my father. So it's just like after that weekend, I was like, you know what? No YouTube, no Twitter for me. I just needed a reset. And now I'm back at it, man. I'm back at it. So it's just like it's a grind. You gotta put up schedule, consistency, everything. YouTube shorts, especially, kill it. I need to do a YouTube short after this. So
Yeah, I posted the Dak throwing the interception. It
Yeah,
went off like one. I think it's like at 1.2K right now.
there you go. There you go.
But
Yeah.
yeah, it went off. But yeah, it's a challenge though. Like I didn't know it was gonna be like this difficult. But I mean, it ain't really difficult. But it's like I didn't know you had to put all like with all the apps and all this stuff. I didn't know that it took all that. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, here's a good thing about Hardcore Sports Network, our network. We all help each other grow. We retweet everything. We push everyone's content out. So for us, it's actually we help each other. So it's like that's a great aspect. But you got to put in that work, man. You got to put in that work. Go live, videos, shorts. Just keep on going. Keep on going. You will see it, man. Like my buddy, live play-by-play with JJ. Okay, he started 8 months ago. He does broadcasting, right? So he does play-by-play of the Phillies, not the Eagles, Phillies, Sixers, Flyers, and the Patriots. Okay, he's almost at 800 subs. He's doing live right now. So it's just like it's about consistency, works, and tags. Hashtags.
what's going on?
Yep, that's my guy, man. Next to Randy, he's a part of Hardcore Sports as well. So
Yeah, I see him all the time too. Appreciate you, man.
yeah,
I feel like we touched just about with everything, right? What is it? What else can we talk about? Yeah, I feel like
yeah, I got something. What made you start to get into YouTube?
really to be honest, like I've been planning. Like I had made a YouTube channel, but I never made like videos. Like it was like back in April, but really like really LB and Philly 500. Like 'cause
Yeah,
after like when we won the Super Bowl in 2017, I feel like that's when I really started getting on YouTube, and I was like, man, I'm gonna make me a channel one day, but I just never did it. But my girl was like, bro, you should just make the channel because all you do is talk about the Eagles and you get on my nerves. So I just said, man, I had posted my first YouTube short. It was after we won the NFC championship game against the 49ers, and I had looked at the views like I think like a week after, and it was like at 1,800 views, and I was like, dang, so I ain't know people. I'm thinking nobody even gonna look at even see my stuff, but
yeah.
I'm like, dang, people really just interested in football. So I was like, well, I'm gonna give it a try.
The algorithm on the shorts is key on YouTube Shorts. Key. They're pushing that out because of TikTok and Instagram Reels.
Next shift, he said the grind is tough, but the end is beautiful. So keep up, keep your head high, and work with other creators and build your knowledge. And for sure,
Yeah,
man.
pretty
Hey,
much.
hey, just follow me on Twitter, man. Hey, you know I'm at. We can tap in for sure.
Hey, you know what? I was going to ask you this after the stream. I'll ask you now. I was just talking to Eagles Uncensored. You want to join Hardcore Sports?
I had to think on it
Yeah,
because
think about it, man. If you have any questions,
yeah,
think about it.
I'm gonna get your number before we like after we
Yeah, 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 yeah. Hit
because
me up
like my
again.
schedule, I ain't gonna lie, but my schedule be everywhere. And, like I gotta get the perks of that and like
Yeah.
what y'all. So yeah,
I mean,
but
we all
yeah,
help each other out. That's basically the whole thing of Hardcore Sports. We all build, we're family. So we don't just talk football. Yes, there's Giants, Cowboys, Commanders in there. So yeah, yeah.
So do you feel like the Cowboys? Do you feel like they gonna make it to the NFC Championship this year?
No, it's gonna be us and the Niners again.
Yeah, or it could.
It's,
Yeah,
it's
I got a, I
basically
got a feeling about the Lions or the Seahawks. I'm like the 49ers, like yeah, I can see it, but I got a feeling about the Seahawks. Like I don't know. I feel like they're gonna be dangerous this year.
yeah. It depends on Geno Smith. If Geno Smith excels, and if Geno Smith right excels, Seattle is gonna do great things. If he doesn't,
Yeah, I feel they're gonna be They definitely gonna be a top five offense for sure this year.
Dreaded Eagle, we got to do a show together, man. Me and you. We got to do a show. Let me know.
Yeah, that's my guy. Yeah, he loved talking birds.
Oh, yeah. We talked before.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep. So let me ask you this, man. Give me a. Yeah. Yeah. Got to keep going at it. That is so true. That is so true. But when it comes to the Eagles, man, is there something that kind of worries you about the Eagles? Offense or defense or special teams? What's that one thing that worries you? For me, it's special teams.
Other than special teams, injuries.
Yep.
That's the only my. But I just feel like in my spirit, bro. I just feel like it's like it just. I feel like we know we going back. Like with if we stay healthy, there's no doubt that we're going back for sure. I just don't have any doubts in this team. There's nothing for me to doubt really. Cause like we got the leader, but only thing I can say can stop us is the injuries.
Right.
Even if our special teams kind of trash like it was last season, I feel still like we'll go and win the thing, win it all this time. Just cause I feel like Jalen Hurts just ain't gonna allow us to not
So
win.
for me, it's not just special teams, it's coaching. Okay. Because we lost the offensive and defensive coordinators. They become head coaches somewhere else. Good for them. But it's just like, what is Brian Johnson going to bring to the table? What is Sean Desai going to bring to the table? Yes, we know their history. Yes, we know their stats and everything. But they're going to try something new, I feel like. What is that going to be? How is it going to be done? That's what I'm most worried about.
I feel like Nick Sirianni gonna let him do his thing. Like I just got this feeling like I feel like we in the golden era of our football for like Philly. Like I feel like we about to go on a long run. Like what the Chiefs been doing. Like I feel like we finna be similar to that. Like being in the Super Bowl every other year, every year. Like I just feel like it's nothing can only thing can stop us is the injuries.
I was thinking about that earlier, right? I was thinking about earlier before my show, MK Headlines. I was just thinking about that. And I'm like, what Howie Roseman has been doing for these last couple years in the draft, right? Devontae Smith, Jordan Davis, Nolan Smith, Jalen Carter, I can go on, right? The future and the mistakes that he has made in the past made him learn, made him grow. And look, if we drafted Justin Jefferson or DK Metcalf, one of those guys, we would not have AJ Brown or Devontae Smith.
Yeah, and I feel like it just everything played in it played in the right. It went to the in the right direction, man. I feel like we went through our troubles, like the times where we was trash. We was killing Howard Rosen before that, but he had a plan the whole time. He had a vision, and he stuck with it. And he had to make us eat our words. And I can for sure say I was on tough. So
I
I
was
I, I
too.
forgive you, Howard, for sure.
We
Because
all
you're
were
doing this
tough
thing
on.
right now, don't like you went in the right direction for sure.
Yeah, like we were all tough on him because when it came to 2017 when we won that Super Bowl, right? It's basically a little bit of a decline and it's still going. And we were like, all right, Howie, what's the next move here? We making a trade, draft, and what does he do? He drafts Jalen Hurts in the second round. And of course, all of us were up in arms because of Carson Wentz, right? And we were just like, bruh. And then
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts, who knew that he was going to be in the league, potentially a top three, top five, top one quarterback. And now Carson Wentz is out there looking for a job. And my guess, he's going to be the Bengals' backup quarterback. I wanted him to go to the Raiders, but I think he's going to Cincinnati because of Joe Burrow.
You think he gonna start? You don't think he gonna start?
Well, Joe Burrow's out. He's going to be out for a couple weeks. So if Joe Burrow is back in time, Carson Wentz will be your backup.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. If he get over there, I think he gonna probably feel again because they offensive line is trash. I feel bad for him though. I'm not gonna lie because like I kind of stuck my shoulder out for him a lot. Like I was hurt when we traded him, but he wanted to trade, but he wasn't built for Philly, man. It just wasn't meant for him to lead this organization. But I want to ask you, do you feel like when they drafted Jalen Hurts, they already knew what they was gonna get from Jalen Hurts like this, like the person who Jalen Hurts is today? Do you feel like they already knew what they was getting themselves into?
So when it came to that time, I'm like, what are you doing? What are you guys doing here? Like, oh my God. I was like a typical Howie Roseman move, right? I was not looking to the future. I was not looking to the future. I was just basically like here in the now, coming off a Super Bowl, we get hurt. And I'm like, what is Howie doing here? What is Howie doing? And I wasn't looking at the future. But I know now with the draft picks he has made, the future's looking bright. like hella bright.
Yeah, that's how I feel. I feel like they, we only look as fans, we only looking at it on the outside, but like I feel like they were seeing this, like the flaws within Carson Wentz, like in the locker room, and I think they were seeing the decline in him too, and I feel like he just pulled the trigger, and like I ain't gonna lie, I was upset at first because like it didn't make sense. The pick still don't make sense, but because we had just paid him, so I feel like this is what it was. Like they was seeing that the decline, Carson Wentz was declining, and then like he wasn't really good in the locker room, so that's what it was.
And again, I wanted like something here and now, like now. I was young enough, like I didn't really pay attention to much in the football because I'm more of a basketball guy. I'm more of a Sixers fan, so that's why my channel is more Sixers stuff now. But it's like now with the draft picks we got, I'm really excited. Look, no one just gets a Kelly Green jersey for nothing.
Man, I can't wait. I got a Kelly Green Michael Vick jersey.
Ooh.
Fine.
I only have two jerseys right now. This and a Devontae Smith Midnight Green.
I got it. I still got Carson Wentz jersey. I got a Jalen Rager jersey. Hey, let me tell you a story about that.
Go.
Only reason why I got his jersey is because before the season started on NFL Shop, everybody I'm talking about, it was at one point everybody jerseys was sold out, but he was the only person there like that had his jersey available, and I was like, man, I need me a jersey, so I just bought his jersey just because, and then that was the year. I think the next season we traded him, but yeah, I got a Jalen Rager, Carson Wentz. I got, of course, a Darius Slay. I got a Smitty jersey. I got another black Jalen Hurts jersey. But I think it's too big. That's why I don't wear it. So that's why I bought.
So when it comes to buying jerseys, right? For me, it's like either throwback or buying a jersey who's going to be on a team for a long period of time. Jalen Hurts, Devontae Smith. They're going to be on these teams for a long time. Darius Slay was available in Kelly Green. It was Darius Slay, Brandon Graham, Hassan Reddick, Dallas Goddard. I think it was Brian Dawkins as well. So I just went with Hurts. And obviously, looking back on it, I love it. But if I got Dawkins, I would not have been mad. So it's
So,
just
you didn't go in the store. You ordered yours.
huh?
I'm saying, so you went to the store. You
My
didn't go to
dad
the
went to
store.
the store. Yeah, he was
Oh,
off today, and he was like, "Mitch, wait, there's a pro shop around us, like 5 minutes away." And I'm like, "Yeah, Dad, I knew that." So he's like, "Okay, I'm going there today. I'll get us a jersey for you and me." So I got this. He got a throwback Reggie White.
yeah, I got it. Yeah, I got to catch a home game this year.
I
I
do too.
wanted us, man. I've been wanting us to play. The year we played the Titans, it was that feeling. I'm like, please, just be in Nashville so I can go. I want to
Right.
go where I can't. Every time we play the Titans, it's always on the road. We at home. We at home.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to catch the 49ers game for sure.
Oh
But
my
yeah,
god.
I meant to ask you, if we had Doug Peterson as the head coach, do you feel like we would have won the Super Bowl? Like even if we with Jonathan Gannon being our defensive coordinator, do you feel like we would have?
Obviously, that's such a tough question because you wouldn't know what kind of offense he's going to be running. So it's just like with him, right? With Doug Peterson, yes, he would have done things with Jalen Hurts and stuff like that. But Jonathan Yannon's defensive schemes are just insane. Sup, Blaze? What is up, man? Thank you for stopping by. Another member of Hardcore Sports. He does wrestling. So another member over there.
Yeah, I meant to ask you, how do you say the it's
Oh,
Mitch? Your YouTube name is it Mitch
it's Mitch Kofsky. It's just my name.
Kofsky? Yeah, yeah. Because
Kofsky.
I thought I was saying it wrong. I want to ask you. Yeah.
It's a Jewish name, Kofsky. It's very easy. But yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, we got 6 people in the chat, man. Y'all go and sub my boy up on
Show
YouTube
him up.
and Twitter at Mitch Kofsky.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to murder your name, I
we're
promise.
getting close to that 2,100 on Twitter. So I want to get to that.
Yeah, for sure. I'm trying to get at least 100 subscribers by before the season starts.
What are you at?
I'm at 62.
Oh, okay. You'll definitely get there. If you be consistent with shorts, what is today? Tuesday? You will be there by next week. If you're consistent with shorts, like 1 or 2 a day, you'll be there by next week.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, man, it's been a good one, bro. I gotta get you on her again. I'm doing the
Of
show
course.
Sunday, but I think I'm trying to get BG supposed to be on Sunday with me. With me and Eagles Uncut. We got our little show going on, like a weekly show.
I saw that. I saw
Yeah,
that.
yeah, so he's supposed to be going, but he might come in, but he said he's going to the open. He might go to the open live practice. So
Oh, wow.
Sunday, so y'all
Damn.
be on the lookout for that.
Cool. Oh, Phillies won? Okay. Perfect. Nice. About time.
But yeah, y'all, we coming in close in 5 minutes to an hour, and it's been a good one, man. We got to do this again.
Of course, man. Hit me up. I'm always down. I'm always
Yeah,
down.
I'm gonna send you my number too after this, man. But
All
yeah,
good, man.
you got any final thoughts before we wrap it up?
Fly, Eagles, fly. Everyone get a Kelly Green jersey. You got to get them, man. Because if they're sold out, you're not going to get them for a long time. Like, bro, Jalen Carter and Jordan Smith sold out.
Everything. Like I got on there so late, I had forgot that they was dropping at 9. I got on there like 9:30. As soon as I get on everything, like all the ones for 129 was sold out.
Did you get bounced out? Like a lot of people were tweeting that they get kicked out.
No, I didn't. As soon as I placed, because I thought I didn't wasn't gonna get no jersey, but then I saw the Vapor Max they had for 174.
Yeah.
So I ended up getting that, and I was like, "Oh, just let me through," and he went straight through the first time. But I saw they had a couple of Jason Kelsey jerseys left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm partnered with Edge of Philly Sports. They're like a big Philadelphia network. They're close to 10,000 subs, right? So one of these guys got for himself a Jalen Hurts, Landon Dickerson, and Jason Kelsey. And then for his son, he got a Jalen Hurts. So he bought himself 4 Kelly Green jerseys already.
Yeah, I was trying to get 2. I was trying to get Jalen Hurts and Smitty.
Yeah, I'm gonna get probably another one in a couple months. So my birthday's next month, so maybe then. But yeah, I just wanted to get one, secure everything. You know why I really got this one? Because Cool Cat, he's gonna get one. So we're gonna be matching when we do the Eagles games and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So we'll be
I
matching.
got a couple of them too, man. Like I've been watching y'all, bro. Like y'all said,
Appreciate
y'all inspiring me. Like all y'all.
Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. Yo, it's a grind, man. That's all I gotta say. And Eagles fans, they're reliable. Like, not just reliable, they're insane.
Hey, go copy one, man.
Oh my god, he's a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. He got all these NBA jerseys.
Oh, my girl. Oh, yeah, my girlfriend. She's a Steelers fan.
Oh, okay.
She's a Steelers fan. But yeah, man, we coming up almost on the hour, man. We about to wrap this thing up. Once again, we live on both channels. Y'all gone sub my boy Mitch up. Hey, he been doing this thing, man. Hey, it's Fly Eagles Fly. This is episode 2 of the Eagles Playbook Podcast in the books. We out.
See you guys. Have a good one.